welcome back everyone. We are looking at Nike right now on a weekly, and we know that the stock market is closed right now, but I just want to prepare everyone for Monday, and I'm trying to basically show you guys support and resistance levels. So we're going to draw out our first little support, just coming in right around here, and that would also be our stop loss. But that's a great place to enter. And if we do enter over there, we want to be out right from here. So we're going to keep that stop loss really, really tight. And then our resistance for take profit should be right here. So that's where we want to get out if the price goes to that, at least some of our allocation. We want to start shaving it. And this is a weekly, so I'm going to turn on our indicators. Let's turn on our Bollinger Bands. And then let's turn on our EMAs, just so we can see exactly what's going on. So there you go. On a weekly time frame, Nike just bounced off the 200 EMA, not only the 200, but also the Bollinger Band. So that is very, very healthy. We did not go under it. We bounced right off of it. And then in that same bounce, we closed above the previous candle. So this is a sign of strength and healthy strength because not only did we bounce off so fast with this wick, this was a huge buying candle. You see the volume as well. It's shadowing all the other volume in the vicinity. So someone big stepped up, bought this up. It went into the 100 EMA, got rejected. It tried to get to the 21, didn't even get that far, but this was a hard rejection. And then from there, it went back down and it's consolidating between the 200 and the 100. Now, in this sense, the price already made its low and it did not make a new low. This is still being bought up. The volume is good for a buy up. So this could technically be the low. I would play on the safe side and say that the price is going to consolidate between these two, and it might even try to hit this 200 one more time before trying to reverse. But just keep this in mind that this does not show weakness. This is a sign of strength. Now it needs to prove to us that yes, this is too cheap and this price deserves to go up, and it needs to go up to the 21 EMA, which is at 142, and close above to show that hey, the buyers are stepping up and cross the 55 and then start trying to go to the top of the Bollinger Band. Okay. So this is a very interesting stock. It's doing good stuff. It's been bought up really, really heavily. I would say it's going to take some time for it to consolidate between these ranges and then start breaking above the 100. As soon as the price breaks above 100 and consolidates between the 21, you might have your green light to enter for the reprieve bounce up to above the 55 EMA. Let's go to the daily. On the daily, we did exactly what I was saying. We bounced off the Bollinger Band, huge buy volume, and that's that gap open. So on a weekly, we can expect if this comes down to fill this gap. But if this doesn't fill and we don't make a new low, this is a good sign that the bottom is in. Here's your real low. Here's a higher low. And this is showing you this was the best time to buy in this area. Now, if it comes back into this area, you'll be, it's a good place to enter with the stop loss right underneath. But we don't know if it's going to come back here because first step is to fill this gap if it is, and then maybe fill this gap over here, and then it can turn around by not making a new low. If it makes a new low, then you know you got to kick in that stop loss because we don't know where it's going to go. So right now, this is looking good. The 21 EMA is attempting to curl around and go into the 55. So it's going to be a few days. Let's see how Monday opens. Maybe Monday open will start consolidating on that 21. Maybe it comes down to like 130 area and then starts coming up throughout the week. So we have to wait and see. I'm going to zoom into the 4 hour. And the 4 hour is showing exactly that the 21 is trying to come above the 55 and it's getting rejected by the 100 and the top resistance 200 is there. So let's say you take a position over here on the 55 and 21 EMA around $130. You should start shaving your profit around 135, 136, definitely around 142, and then for sure around 147. So you can take 25% off, 25% off, 25% off, and you'll still have 25% of your position originally from 130 at 144. So you're about $10 in profit, and you can let that ride with a stop loss at the 200. That way, even if price goes up, you're not limiting yourself to not being in that position. You can still hold your position as long as you want, but you're just going to move your stop loss up as the price goes up. So that way, when it does try to do a retracement, you're out and profit, and you're just waiting for the retracement to show you, hey, it's time to go back up again, and you can reallocate your position. So be patient. I see something like this occurring. See this, maybe consolidate, a tighter consolidation, then it will go to the 55, consolidate back on the 100, and then try to break out. If it can't break out, it'll reject right back down, and then it'll try to wiggle around until it finds out if it wants to go up or down. So patience is the name of the game, but just know that this is strength. This is not weakness. Look at this buy volume. So as long as buyers are buying, the price will go up, but we don't know if the market maker wants the price to go above this previous high. So this is a real level of resistance around 139, $140. If we break 139, 140 and start closing above the 200, I will say the bottom is in, and you can start allocating long term for a higher retracement up. But that's to be seen on Monday when the market opens. We'll follow up if you guys are curious about this asset. And now I just wanted to say there's a few videos coming out later today. One was with a great talk with CME Gregory Pappas. He has over 20 years experience, and he talked to us about bonds, interest rates, um, equities such as like Vanguard ETFs and oil. So please do take a look at that. It's a long talk. I know the audio is a little off and the video is a little off. We will get better in the long term. It's just we're both getting used to doing these conversations, even though we're almost half a country away. Aside from that, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notifications. That way, you get this information as quickly as possible before the market opens so you can actually take action on this information. And also, please leave comments below for whatever you guys would like us to cover. If you have any questions, leave it below. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you back later for another review.